Well, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. So for all the kids at home, the reason you write notes is so when you go back to repeat a project you did like 4 years ago, you can just grab the notes, copy, paste, and do some modifications. So anyways, here we go. So here is our AS6. This is our bot brain. This is the USB connection that goes to our Arduino. Our Arduino then goes to our H-bridge, and our H-bridge then goes to the wheels. So as I showed in the last video, I was using the Arduino serial monitor to send serial commands to the Arduino to turn the wheels on and off, to move it forward, to move it left, to move it right. So now I actually have a Python script to trigger that. So we import, the Pi serial module, PY serial module. We import time, serial.serial. So this is the connection. This is actually the connection, USB connection to the Arduino. We set it at 9600, we set a timeout, and then we flush it. And then so while true, so serial, right, we write, and in byte format, we write F and the next line. And then we're gonna print forward out on the screen. Then we're gonna wait for a second. Then we're gonna do B in next line. I'm gonna put backward on the screen, wait for a second. Then we're gonna do L for left and R for right. And then we're gonna stop for 5 seconds. This is an important thing. So remember, with something like an Arduino, when you turn something on, it stays on until you turn it off. So since I'm having a Python script run this, if I want to exit out of the Python script, I need to exit out when this thing is off. So that's why I'm giving it a 5-second delay for being off, just so I have enough time. And then we go over here, we go to our command prompt. Now I do have to use sudo for this. So I have to use sudo, and then with pip3, so I had to do sudo pip3 install PySerial. So I did pip3 install PySerial, and that installs the serial module for normal users on the system. But in order to currently communicate with this USB connection, I have to be sudo. And so when you go to sudo, if you do the normal pip3 installation, you don't get access to that module. So I then had to do sudo pip3 install PySerial. So now that's installed. That's something we'll have to work on later. But again, it's one of those things we'll work on later. So we do this. Basically, we're going to hit enter. So it takes a couple of seconds for it to do its thing. But there we go. Look at that. Stop, forward, backward, left, right. Stop. Forward, backward, left, right. There we go. And then now, since it's off, I can hit Control C, and I exit out of it. And yeah, so now we have the Python script sending serial commands to the Arduino, so the Arduino can then control the wheels. And so basically what I can do is when OpenCV is running, so OpenCV will be running within a Python script. And again, I will get the coordinate, the XY coordinate values for where the object is detected. So what I can basically do then is I can say, like, if the object is to the left, then I guess you would move the vehicle right. So basically the object is here. Yeah, so if the object is to the left, you move the vehicle right. If the object is to the right, you move the vehicle left. If the object is big, back up. If the object is small, go forward. And therefore, you have a very basic visual AI object tracking little robot. So that is what we'll be doing next. I'm getting kind of excited about this, to be honest with you. Like at first, this was just one of those it was a throwaway project. It's one of those things you do because it teaches you a lot of different things. Now that I'm getting into it, though, I'm kind of getting excited about it. And so one of the things, like somebody asked, well, won't it run it? Like, how will it avoid things? Or basically what they said, that's what's hilarious with people. They're like, oh, and it will automatically avoid things? And it's like, yeah, I'm not coding that. No, it's gonna track something. Track something is not the same as avoidance. Very important to understand. So I started thinking about that. I was like, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna have this object tracking robot. It'll be able to track objects and move towards those objects, but it won't be able to avoid obstacles around it. And then I started watching these YouTube videos and I started talking about LiDAR, I guess Slam Tech. I don't know, from what I can gather, Slam Tech is the hobbyist LiDAR system. So LiDAR costs, I don't know, maybe $200 for something like this. So then I started thinking like, well, maybe I can have the visual tracking, plus I can use like LiDAR avoidance. And so this may be one of those stupid projects that gets much bigger than I originally planned on. But anyways, that's the fun thing about my job. The fun thing about getting paid to play is that I get paid to play. So anyways, there you go. There's some more stuff for you to noodle on in your brain. If you like these videos, give us a thumbs up. If you don't like these videos, give us a thumbs up. And with that, see y'all later.